You wanted the best? Well, they didn't make it. So here's what you get from New Jersey. Schoolboy Rollup.
That's us.
That's us. What's going on?
We're in the house.
We're in the house. That's what's up. What's up,
We
dude?
back.
I'm tired.
Nick's tired. It's 10 o'clock.
Tired.
We late.
Oh,
How
guys.
you doing, Greg? You're all dressed up. What are you dressed?
I'm a fancy boy.
You're a fancy boy.
boy.
You were in a lot of meetings today, Schoolboy Rollup meetings.
Coming from those schoolboy meetings. Meeting with the higher ups.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing.
Without further ado, I'd like to give a whole lot of thanks to. No, we're not doing that here.
No thanks to nobody.
No thanks to nobody.
Yeah,
Definitely not.
We're not doing this, and I got to talk about some things right now.
What do you want to talk about?
Here's what I'm coming with. Just to wake Nick up on this.
I'm tired.
Smarten him up.
College football playoff.
We're
A
doing
lot
that
of talk right now.
Wow.
A lot of talk right now. Hey, is it 16? Is it 24 teams? Why does this have to be so difficult? We don't need 24 teams in a college football playoff. We were just at 4 2 years ago.
Greg, and Nick, I know you know too.
Oh, I know.
The separation between the top, I don't even want to say 6. I still think it's the top 4, and anything 4 and after, it gets really watered down.
But the idea is that what I'm reading right now, and this is why I need to talk about it, Nick, that people are like, you know what? We need the opportunity. We need this opportunity. If
Nobody needs
this money into our program. Here's what I say. It's not that tough. I figured it out. I figured out everything for college football. This is where we take off, guys.
Take it.
Every Power 4 conference is guaranteed at least 2 teams in the playoff.
Every Power 4 conference team. I just want to make sure that's
every Power 4 conference is guaranteed at least 2 teams in the playoff.
Okay. Up
to 6 teams in the playoff. That means if the SEC or Big Ten has a year, you could have 6 teams in my 16-team playoff. And then here's where we're going. Group of 4, James Madison style. Or I should say, the group of 5. My bad on this. The group of 5 teams.
We'll edit it out.
The top 4 teams get a play-in for 2 spots. You get 2 group of 5 teams. Every conference is guaranteed at least 2 teams, all the way up to 6. And if Notre Dame is in the top 16, they're guaranteed a spot, which we already had to do because they're such crybabies. It's figured out.
That's actually sounds great. Sounds great. Sounds very well thought out.
Because it's not difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I just solved everything. This is all we needed to do. I needed to put on a blazer that I got at JCPenney's.
Yeah.
My JCPenney blazer is my JCPenney power blazer.
Yeah.
And then I just solved college football because I'm putzing around waiting to go to this board meeting tonight. And while I'm waiting there, I'm like, I just figured out college football.
Wow. So hold on a second, all right? Let me ask you
a blazer
just
more
to
often.
Make sure.
Yeah,
just to make sure I'm
stay
following.
In the pocket.
Stay in the pocket. We got a clean pocket right now. Let's stick with it. You said there's a play-in between the group of 5, right?
The top 4 group of 5 teams. Let's say the top 4 conference champions.
Yeah.
Which could be its own debacle in itself. Get to play in for 2 spots.
2 spots.
So it's going to be a 16-team playoff. But we're doing kind of like the March Madness playing games for the 2 group of 5 teams.
I like your idea a lot. I think it's sound. And I think it's well thought out.
How are we going to complain? Like Big Ten, you're crushing it. You know what? You could have 5 teams in there. You could have 6 teams in there. Because let's be real, ACC and Big 12 are not in any time in the near future going to have 4, 5, or 6
No,
teams.
probably not.
Yeah.
But here's my only problem. because there's never, in my opinion, you leave this thing at 8 and that's it. Like 8,
It's already at 12.
I know, but it should be at 8 because it's too many. And once you start getting all these teams have no chance of winning. I'm sorry. They have no chance. And now we're going to put 2 group of 5 teams in.
Does that change
have no chance
does
of
that
winning.
change the recruiting of now more teams have an opportunity to
because
go?
these teams don't have the money that these Power 5 conferences have to dole out.
I mean, I'm going to be group of 5 biased.
Power 4, whatever. I'm tired of it.
I'm going to be group of 5 biased. Nick,
Yes, you are.
obviously, fighting blue hens. But, like, okay, maybe now it's down to 1 spot. But, I mean, the SEC, the Big Ten, all these Power 4 conferences are crushing each other just to try to make the playoff. Put a few more of those teams in. I mean, on that reasoning, should we just take the NBA playoffs down to 8 teams?
Well, let's be honest. Who's the last 8 seed in the NBA to make it to the finals? I think
the Heat, 3 years ago.
There you go. And how often does that happen?
Not often, but it happens.
It happened.
And I know, like, obviously we love the 90s nostalgia. The highlight of all this, bringing back to our NBA Jam days, Dikembe Mutombo on the ground just holding the ball.
Anything
is
holding
possible.
The ball. Oh, no, that was
when they beat the Sonics.
Yeah.
Was that a 1-8 or was that a 2-7?
Mandela affected Mutombo into doing the Kevin Garnett?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Anything is possible.
Anything is not possible.
No.
I mean, when you do the figure wag, it's synonymous with Dikembe.
Yeah.
Can't be anybody else.
Nobody else.
What a mannerism she should have copyrighted it.
He should have. Dikembe Mutombo, unfortunately, passed away a number of years ago. I don't know if you guys knew that, but
I did know that.
He had like brain cancer or something. Terrible.
Oh,
great basketball player though.
Great basketball player. Seemed
Greg,
like a pretty great guy.
Are you all for? Because they've talked about expanding March Madness as well. Would you be for this or against it? See, March Madness, I think you got a little more.
March Madness,
there's more of a chance. There's more chance of an upset than there is in college football.
March Madness, I think what we're looking at is just really expanding the play-in games.
Yeah,
and what I don't love about it is that then I feel like if we're adding all these extra games, is March Madness now really kicking off on Tuesday? Because there is something special about March Madness Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, it's like a national holiday, man.
We weren't even able to concentrate.
You were looking for a table.
Yeah. We trying to find that table. But I mean, it's what we do. It's the spring fling now.
Spring fling.
Yeah, it's got to start on a Thursday. Nobody's.
Yeah. So like
people are working on Thursday. You still got to work on Tuesday, you know?
Exactly. Like, what are we doing now? We're just taking the whole week.
This is what
not that position of
college
power.
Sports and all sports want to do to you. It's like the NFL. We're gonna have a game on every single day of the week pretty soon. We already have Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're just waiting to add Tuesday.
I mean,
does Christmas fall on a Tuesday? We'll have a game on Tuesday.
I think the one thing you can agree on, Rob,
is
that you might not be a coconut person, but
that's good stuff, right?
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. I was wondering what flavor that was.
Yeah,
Nick, coconut.
You got to get your hands on this.
Yeah,
I gotta get some of this C-nut.
Zero
sugar.
Greg slipped one of those into my work refrigerator about a week ago, and I had it the other day. It was
what a wild flavor.
It was very good,
dude.
That Dr. Pepper is a goated soda.
It really
is. Dr. Pepper the top soda?
Well,
I'm not talking about like
nostalgia. Dr. Pepper is just as good. I mean, that's what I had for with my lunch today was a little Diet Dr. Pepper. I could have had a Diet Coke. I went with the Dr. Pepper.
I think
Wait,
Diet
well,
Dr. Pepper.
now hold on. Now we're in the big world because Rob's ready to psychologically dismantle you on this. Are we going Diet Coke or are we going Coke Zero?
Oh, come on. It's
No
Diet Coke
way.
and it's not close.
Coke
Don't be
Zero
weird.
by far.
Don't be weird.
Well, Nick, you
Yeah.
said Diet Coke?
Yeah.
And that's what's so interesting and why I wanted to go there. There is no middle ground. I saw something the other day where people were going back and forth on this. And people are like, Diet Coke's nasty. Coke Zero is the greatest thing ever made. And then the exact counterpoint. There was no solid reasoning. It was just all people in comments.
Now, here's the thing. Diet Pepsi, dog water.
Diet
Pepsi
Pepsi,
Zero is
terrible.
totally acceptable.
I don't
It's
like
fine.
Pepsi Zero.
It's not
I'm not
good.
saying I dislike it, but
Whoa.
I don't
It's
like it.
palatable, whereas Diet Pepsi is just like, you're drinking an inferior drink.
Yeah.
So all I can tell you though on this one, this
Very
thing
good.
is a winner.
Yeah, I'm not a
Wow.
coconut guy, but that
I
is
didn't even know like you could
very
like
good.
infuse coconut with Dr. Pepper, but you can.
You can.
Ooh.
And it's just it's like a little touch. You get a
It
little
hits.
hit. You
It
get a little
hits.
hit.
Like where am I? Am I having a Dr. Pepper and a pina colada at the same time? I don't know.
Here's
Am
what
I-
I will.
Is this an island in the background?
That is. I see some a bongo drum in the back or whatever, a steel drum.
Bitch, you swimming?
That's what every time I take a sip of that C-nut, I'm swimming.
John Cena.
Wait, maybe that's what he's selling on the Club WWE.
We're gonna go there. Absolutely. Dude, I found the most unhinged video the other day. Nick, I showed you this, right?
I think so. Which one was it?
Dude, I came across a video of my daughter and I from 2018. And it's not gonna I will have to send you this video, Rob. Maybe we could patch it in.
Yeah.
It is Avery, like a 2-year-old Avery. And I am just doing the John Cena music exactly like we were doing it. Like, and she is just screaming doggy biscuits over and over again on repeat. So it's like me doing the Cena horn, and she's just like, doggy biscuits.
Is Jen in the background going, that's weird?
No, Jen
No,
was all
not-
for it. Jen's like a stage mom.
Okay.
She's loving it.
Yeah, okay.
Can't get enough of that one.
Yeah.
Yo, let's just go there. It's so natural now.
Let's go. Come on.
John Cena, this announcement.
Terrible.
How do we feel about this?
In the moment, I liked it just because they were trying something different. I know you and a lot of other normal wrestling fans, like as soon as they announced the you don't have to win thing,
Yeah.
Greg was like, I don't like that.
It was because Nick and I are right next to each other, which, by the way, made for a great experience because it wasn't just Nick and I. We had the cast. My wife's there who does not like wrestling. My sister-in-law and my brother-in-law are there. The kids are there. They're loving Danhausen.
Of course.
Made for a good experience. But, dude, he's like the John Cena, like my going out night was all about creating opportunities. I'm like, oh, we're gonna do the John Cena Classic, right? That's what this is called.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Invitational. Why do I think
it seems really great? Okay, we're gonna have NXT. You know, those next guys coming up.
Very bright.
That was very great. So they're gonna be going up against WWE's best. Okay, cool concept. It worked on that night. Keep this going. And then once they said, as Nick pointed out, you did not need to win the match, I was like, yeah.
What? How does it make any sense?
Are we
The
just doing
fans.
American Idol at this point?
Yeah, so yeah, they decided they needed to just like let the IWC win one, get one, get one
Is it
over.
though?
I
Because I
guess.
feel like everybody hates it.
And I think that's part of the larger thing is that everyone just hates TKO.
Why can't they do anything that people like?
They can't.
Because they
Because we're the
got
IWC,
the
baby.
tentacles in.
Yeah.
Here's the one thing I'll say about this whole tournament. The belt has got to be the spinner belt,
Oh,
right?
That's the smartest thing ever said.
There you go.
Or is it? What if the belt is invisible?
I was just gonna. You can't actually see the belt.
And then there's just.
Well, if you don't have to actually
then-
win a match, you might as well not be able to see the belt either.
And what you get actually is while you don't get a belt that you could see, you now get the John Cena. It's like unlocking in a video game. You get the John Cena WrestleMania entrance where all the Cenas line the side of the ring and just go like this while John Cena just comes out. Dude, do you remember that?
of
It was
course.
like,
So, yes, it seemed cool.
Yeah.
Everyone comes dressed as Cena and they're like, put their hand up, turn south, and then they're just going like this.
it looked
But
like
they're still like Rob. We're not anywhere close to done. They got to keep doing this
You
while
gotta
John
know.
Cena's making
Yeah.
his entrance. My arms are already tired.
it looks like one of the like a 1993 video game. The fans in the stands of like a sports event, they're all just going. Yeah, yeah.
They're actually just yelling the entire time.
Why, dude? Your noise was definitely the elephants from Street Fighter 2. That's
We're gonna have to
side
find
by
that
side.
noise.
That is the elephants from Street Fighter 2. Mark it. 17 minutes.
I just marked it. Well, I gotta find that sound.
Yeah, that is totally Street Fighter 2.
Do you think there's any chance that Cody Rhodes dresses up as Guile at any point, anytime soon?
Maybe right before the movie comes out. Maybe.
TKO, is gonna have him doing it.
I mean,
You know,
well,
you
they
gotta-
don't have any affiliation with the movie, do they?
I'm sure they do somehow. Otherwise, how the hell's he in it?
Fair
Well,
enough.
what is it? We've got him and Reigns, but isn't there also an AEW wrestler? Or is a New Japan wrestler in it as well?
This is possibly true. I am unsure.
What do you want to talk about?
You want to talk about
So-
how he was just on College Game Day, like with McAfee, like this week?
Well, College Game Day.
They were doing like the Disney upfronts because I guess WWE is a Disney product now, and part of the upfronts, he's like did a College Game Day with some ESPN anchor whose name I should know, and right next to him is Pat McAfee, and it's just like, boom.
Yeah.
It's
This
ruined.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Kayfabe
We're just letting you
is
know.
dead. Yeah,
Yep.
that's terrible.
There it is.
TKO just finding everything they can to screw the pooch.
Yep.
You feel me?
Do we like?
Feel me?
Because obviously, I could just. I think we could sit here and just. Oh yeah, there it is.
There it is. With Kirk Herbstreit, I see.
Yeah.
I think it would be very easy for us to sit here and complain the whole time.
It would be.
But if we're going to sit here and complain the whole time, let's keep it pointed. What do we think? What do we think about Jacob Fatu right now?
It's your boy, Nick.
He's doing good, but it's weird. It's just like a little repetitive. Like he's did the same thing that Punk did. He powerbombed through the table. I don't know. The only thing I really didn't like was that like he took out the Usos with like one punch each. Like that part made no. That was
That was
Yeah,
like classic. That was classic
Jey Uso's
wrestling.
fall from grace needs to be studied.
Yeah.
But there's still
He
they're
has
still, they're
he has
still looking
fallen
at him as
at
like the main
a
eventer for some reason.
he has fallen at such a ridiculous rate since November.
Since they made him basically start being a tag team person again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I don't even know.
Yeah. And it's
I don't even know what their theme is right now because I think they actually switched the lyrics again.
they just keep doing it.
I think
It's all about TKO.
I think the Usos have had about 4 themes right now.
It's all about TKO, Oos.
I know Jacob Fatu can like no sell, but he can also just like one punch.
Yeah.
He's
Really power, like
he's
generally.
invincible, Nick.
Yeah, dude.
They've
I don't know
jumped the
where they're
shark
going with
him.
this. The whole like Roman not on TV thing turned out to be just like a clerical error that everybody made a big deal about.
If this discussion just pulled you in, subscribe. We do this every week. Well, I guess he was written off though the other day, right? On Monday.
Nah, he wasn't, dude. He's back. He's gonna be on like three of the. He's gonna be in like 3 of the June Raws.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
he's rolling through.
He's coming through.
But the fact that they're keeping
he's Roman Reigns and he's rolling up.
Rolling Roman Reigns.
This is doing good to build Jacob. I just don't know if they're actually going to put the belt on him. That's it. You know?
And the answer is clear. They won't, but now they've created this mega unhinged Jacob. He's a little bit more shaky. Might shake a little bit more. He's going to spear the Usos and Roman through the barricade. And then do that. But, guys, it is clear as day. I said it probably about 2 months ago, and I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Here's what's happening. Here's the truth.
Here's Greg's segment of the week. I'ma say it.
I'ma say it. What they're going to do is
I'm gonna say it.
They're building up Jacob, and he is a holdover. This is Ryback 2013.
Wow.
Roman will overcome Jacob, but Jacob obviously looks solid. But it's not just about Roman overcoming Jacob. That obviously keeps him occupied. This is so that
I knew
Oba is going to take Jacob out on his way to taking the belts from Roman at SummerSlam.
Listen, they better have him taken out Fatu at this point because this whole Oba Femi Open Invitational has been a total flop in my opinion.
Oh yeah, it's trash.
It's dead air. This is what they love to do. They build a guy up like crazy, and then they're neither seen nor they're just gone. They like stop rating for them.
He's not actually cutting promos. He just comes out and says the Oba Femi Open Challenge.
He's just throwing garzas around. But
yeah.
I think that's what we're seeing is 2 storylines, totally separate, obviously. But Jacob and Roman have to do their thing for a little bit. Oba just needs to tread water. Jacob will lose in whatever the stipulation is in the rematch. He's not getting the belt. And then Jacob's going to be like, you know what? I'm still not done. And Oba's going to be like,
you're done.
You are, and I'm going to take you out. And then I'm coming in for the tribal chief. So Oba is taking out Jacob and Roman between now and August 2nd.
It is a way for those two to have a match of Money in the Bank and not have either of them in that match.
Well, Money in the Bank now is September.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Never
mind. What's up is down.
Yeah.
We'll
Greg, what's the one in between? I know there's Clash. There's a Saturday Night Main Event.
We got Clash at
Saturday
the end
Night
of the
Main
month.
Event and Clash are back-to-back weekends.
Yeah. Saturday Night Main Event. There's another one, I believe, in July.
Yes.
And then I think it's SummerSlam. I don't think there is.
There's no other pay-per-view.
I don't think there's another.
There were 2 pay-per-views in May.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just don't understand why we needed to change the whole friggin' schedule. What are we?
Because there's literally no time. They have a certain number of Saturday Night Main events they need to do, and there's literally no time.
Do
Because
you think
SummerSlam needs to be so early, you can't even have Money in the Bank in between.
It's gonna be Spring Slam soon.
It's close.
Oh,
That was a lukewarm take, but
That felt like Obafemi right now.
it's gonna be
it's gonna be
late spring slam.
oh
Memorial Day slam.
don't hurt him, Rob. Don't hurt him. Do you think, while we're at bringing these
Yeah.
and that was
zany
I'm gonna
jokes?
say it. What?
Do we think the Usos music will eventually be "It's just us and the General and Slim Jim Oos"?
I want the General's voice in there somewhere.
Go to the General and
It's
sing
just
some
the General. Yeah. Are you guys worried at all about, speaking of just some guys that haven't been around? There's two notable faces to me that have been missing on the men's side. LA Knight, Knight,
Yeah.
and also CM Punk. And the reason I'm most slightly worried about CM Punk is because he literally had a promo that said, "I'm not going on vacation. I'm not going on hiatus." And then we haven't seen him in like 3 weeks.
He's earned some time off. He kind of went crazy at Mania.
Agreed. I'm just worried
Absolutely.
about with the cuts that maybe there's a problem with his contract.
Doubtful.
I'm gonna
LA
say
Knight,
he's too
not
big.
doubtful. CM
I'm
Punk.
gonna say he's too big to have his contract affected. Doesn't seem like they're, from the rumors out there, does not seem like they're going after the main event guys, your top talent. But that is an excellent point, because he's like, I'm just going to be waiting around, waiting for my opportunity. And then we haven't seen him in 3+ weeks.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just going to assume that he's coming back after Clash.
the only
Right,
reason
yeah,
I'm
Gunther and
slightly
Cody have
worried
to do their thing.
is because it seems like AJ might be gone. I don't know if she was part of those cuts, but for some reason
No, she said she was done. Her run is done.
AJ.
But they said that they signed her to like a multi-year contract back when she signed.
Maybe that was like a Legends deal. I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it did. So whatever. He's taking vacation, but
I think
LA
the
Knight could
rumor
very well
coming
be
out
the
of
person who has
WrestleMania.
to take a massive pay cut. That that rumor still hasn't really had a name put to it.
It's got to be LA Knight.
It's
But
very
speaking of-
likely him, dude.
What, that LA Knight is taking the pay cut?
Yeah. I don't know.
Somebody, Greg, you froze there for whatever it is that you said, just so you know. Somebody also was thinking that could have been Kevin Owens, but I'm like, he hasn't even been around it forever.
Nah, he did too much cool stuff before he got injured.
Nah, Nick called it a week or two ago. KO's coming back with those Canada shows in late August.
Be a great landing spot. I mean, that's for sure.
Just in time for Money in the Bank.
Just it should be SummerSlam, damn it. Or no, what was September used to be? SummerSlam was always
September was always like, I mean, depends. It changed.
Yeah,
it was like
changed.
I would say, what was that? Sometimes it was Unforgiven.
Yeah.
Other ones they would do was Breaking Point. That was like around for 2 or 3 years. No Mercy was probably around then.
Yeah.
Great video game.
One of the best.
Is that the best?
Yes.
Is No Mercy number 1?
Yes.
I can't remember. Are you taking that over? So you're taking that over WrestleMania 2000?
Personally, yes. There was something different about No Mercy, even though.
I mean, you had way more modes, right?
Yes. There was just something that made that game hit more. WrestleMania 2000 was great. The roster was expanded and all that stuff. But
Nick, where did you stand on that? Are you going No Mercy, which was the last one of those games, or are you going WrestleMania 2000?
I think WrestleMania 2000 was the most perfected product, but I played No Mercy the most. So
wouldn't No Mercy be the perfected product because that was the last one that they made?
Yeah, but now WrestleMania 2000 was just too good.
I think people were just blown away because, Rob, we used to have those. This was the beginning of Schoolboy Rollup, dude. Was Rob wasn't even watching wrestling, but he would hear Pez and I all the time talking about Warzone coming out.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
And Rob's like, I got to get into this. And Warzone was trash. And then WWF Attitude, they're like, oh, we got these sick entrances, but then that game was still trash.
Yep.
So you had two bad WWF games when it's like reaching a very high height in
Fever
its
pitch.
popularity.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, here comes WrestleMania 2000. Everyone's like, this game's incredible because it's just what they were doing for Revenge, but with the better product.
Greg, there was a PlayStation game because I had PlayStation before I had Nintendo 64. I got Nintendo 64 like what was that? It was WCW Sold Out or something. What was that game called?
There was on PlayStation?
Yeah.
Okay. There was
And it had
There
Brian
was-
Adams saying, "You pencil neck geek."
that could have been WCW Nitro or WCW Thunder.
What did WCW? What you just froze? at that
Thunder.
one.
Thunder.
Thunder. Oh,
Nitro,
Thunder. Yeah,
Nitro or
Yeah.
Thunder.
I think it was
Realistically,
Thunder.
if it was Brian
Yeah.
Adams, Brian Adams, Brian Adams.
Items. Brad Items.
It's Finn Balor talking about
Finn
Brian
Balor.
Adams.
Brian Adams.
I think that was Thunder. That game. Yeah.
Probably was Thunder. That was another garbage game, dude.
Awesome entrances though.
Like when the SmackDown series was created, like that was finally when PlayStation was getting like a decent wrestling game.
Yeah.
And it still wasn't as good as like WrestleMania 2000 or No Mercy.
No.
Nowhere
No.
close. But
Not
much,
even.
much better than what we had.
Yeah. Those were, and you know the new games, WWE 2K, whatever number you want, they look amazing, and there's a million wrestlers in it. There's a million modes. The graphics are insane. They just don't have the same feel. It'll never play the same as those N64 games. And there was so many buttons on the N64 controller,
And it was nuts.
but even still, like today, man, like even with less buttons that they're using, it's still just it can't beat the feel of those games.
My personal favorite in all the games that I played, like I said, I didn't have the 64, so I can't really go with those. I know how good they are, but like it wasn't for me because I would just get my butt kicked by anyone who had a 64. Because you know, could never get that controller down right.
Yeah.
WWE 13 on Xbox 360. It's a later pull, but it's before 2K takes over that series. So that's like what they were transitioning SmackDown out of. So WWE 13, I would say the gameplay was great, and the Attitude Era storyline that you could work through in that.
Yes. I
Like
remember that.
you just would revisit and do all these things from the Attitude Era. Like they walk you through pretty much like the rise of DX, like Stone Cold's like breakout time. It's awesome from like I would say a historical standpoint too.
That's cool.
WWE 13 is the game.
They had that last year in or is it this year with the
This
Triple
year.
H one? Yeah,
Yeah.
where you kind of go through the Attitude Era. I may have gotten that game recently. I'll try and play it a little bit.
I mean, if we want viewers, all we gotta do is just have you posting you playing the video game, and people will be like, "Now we're following."
It'll be hard for me to play people online though. Is all I'm gonna say.
You don't have to play anybody online; just record yourself.
Okay. All right.
But there was a wink there. You're playing somebody. You played yourself.
I don't know if I could play online. Is the whole thing. So, because
I'm just really quiet because I'm really sad about LA Knight, guys.
the way the game was obtained. Yeah, man. I'm worried that LA Knight is
Like, we
Like,
think he's
like
gone?
why would if he's gone, why would they keep it a secret? Why wouldn't it
Well,
be announced?
I feel like they're just trying to come to an agreement with him. That's my
Okay.
guess. That's my guess. What the hell do I know? I saw though. I guess this is loosely connected to it. Kevin Nash went on some huge rant against TKO very recently.
I saw this.
He went off, and it's easy to make fun of some of the stuff that sometimes Kevin Nash sounds like old man yelling at clouds, but we all three of us know, like, how much of a student of the game he is, and just wrestling, like, this guy is a genius when it comes to it. But he went off, dude, on the whole TKO thing, because I guess they were getting, he thinks they're fiddling around too much, and it's hurting what people think about Triple H, which obviously is his boy. So not good.
No.
Big Daddy Cool was Big Daddy pissed.
He was Big Daddy pissed.
He was.
Probably because the product right now is trash.
Yeah.
It's absolutely horrific.
It's so much corporate synergy, right? I think, how many times have we talked about this realistically, though, in the past 3 months? It's a lot.
Many
lot.
throughout the entire year. Plus, I
Yeah.
feel like here and there it was more jokey at the beginning. Oh, it's getting so many ads and so many things, ads on it. And now it's just like, after the way Mania's gone, and even Backlash was pretty ad heavy, not as bad as Mania. It's like, it's just out of control. I saw that O'Shea Jackson was on like the Stephanie McMahon podcast, and apparently he complained to them as well about the ads, and
they were just like, yeah.
Then they acknowledge it. So I don't know if that means something's going to change.
Here's my worry about that, Nick, is that yes, you are absolutely right about all these ads. My assumption, though, is that these ads come with, a certain term that they have to run them for. So even if they want to get rid of the ads, can they realistically do any of this within the next year or two? Because there's a contract, I'm sure. Right? So where are they going? They got to run them.
For ads, you don't necessarily have to lay it out for the entire year. Realistically, you're placing advertising on like a shorter basis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope so. I mean, I hope that's the case, because
like you might be buying for certain things for the year, but a lot of it's just by quarter. I used to work in advertising.
You wore a hat there.
I had it. I want to bring something up, though, that we were talking about the other day.
Okay.
So I get a text from, I'm not going to name the name, but someone says, I didn't see any of the pay-per-view being Backlash. Is any of it worth my watching? And I say, yes. And then I said, after I said that, I said, Braun and Seth felt like Gunther and Seth. It's a good match, but not interested or invested right now. The storyline has been too stop and go. There's no like real momentum. And that's where we're at right now. Nick, we were watching it. It was like, it's a good match, but I had no interest in that match, which is why I typed that.
It ended, and I was like, okay, good. Like, I was right with my prediction. That was the right outcome. But I wasn't like, yeah, that was amazing. You didn't care. Like, you're like, oh, well, Seth did something cool. Braun did something cool. Oh, Seth kind of messed something up. It was a really good match, but
like,
just for nothing.
I do not want this, and I think it's moving in this direction. I don't want this going into a SummerSlam match.
No.
Seth's SummerSlam match should be the actual conclusion to the Seth and Punk feud. Like, hey, I'm a good guy now, but I still hate you. Let's go one last time. Because it never wrapped up properly. That's what I would like to see Seth doing at SummerSlam.
When was the last time they had a match? Was it that Raw match?
WrestlePalooza, where it was that that mixed tag match.
Mixed tag.
That's a great way to blow it off,
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, like at this point, I think you move Braun. Not at this point just yet, but when SummerSlam's coming up, move Braun in a different direction. Seth and Punk, there's still we never got to see the real ending to it due to injury. Give us an ending now. One last match.
Mm.
Right. He cashed in on them and they never had to blow off a real one.
Yeah.
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 I mean, the problem is that these guys are getting injured and they're such in a hurry to get them back that there's no story at all.
And they
And then
just
you
rush
throw
him back into this
them into a
situation.
match.
Yeah.
It's not like where it's UFC where some guy gets hurt and he comes back and he's actually going to fight somebody.
Yeah.
We need a story to be invested in wrestling. Like, you can't just
But
have
I think like the story was there for Braun and Seth, but it's just not for whatever reason.
because
All I
it's
know is Seth and
mid.
Punk kept me hooked for over half a year in 2025. Actually, yeah, it was even longer than that technically because they were talking a lot of trash in 2024. Give me one last match. Something to kind of put like a bow on that.
Who goes over in that match? Got to be Seth, I guess, right? Since he's the younger quote unquote guy.
I'm going to say, even though it's not going to make anybody happy.
Double count out.
No, not double count out. I was gonna say like we need some like outside interference. I don't know. I don't know the right answer on this right now.
Yeah, that's okay.
I would think I would feel like that like Punk would need to go over on Seth. Because Seth just doesn't have the juice right now.
He does not have any juice.
He needs to get some juice.
Masked Man, hoodies. There was too much of that, and it's so played, and it just kind of ruined any momentum with his.
Man,
Yeah, the whole thing
remember, I forgot about the masked man. Oh my god.
Ugh.
What?
Yeah.
Things have been really bad for a while.
I was gonna say Seth has not been having a good year.
No. And it's no fault of his own. I mean, other than the fact that he got hurt, but I just he's this I still agree with Bada Booms where he's the same character. And for all you dopes that want to comment it on the social, he has been the same character. Yeah, his music might have changed. Yeah, his costumes might have changed. And maybe he laughed a little bit. But he's been the same character for like 10 years.
You want to see the Cody Rhodes we need to save WWE.
Yeah.
That's what we really need.
That would be awesome.
Dude, is that a shirt?
It needs to be.
Because
if this discussion just pulled you in, subscribe. We do this every week. Let's
I was
get
gonna
that
say,
printed out.
if that's a shirt, you need to get it because Rob and I,
Yeah.
we got some sweet shirts on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got
All
some
right.
WWE curtain call shirts that
Yeah.
were. I'm not even going to show you a picture. I'm going to save it for when it comes in, Nick.
All right. So I need to get the Cody Rhodes No Limit Soldier shirt.
Oh, if that's a shirt, yes, you definitely need that.
I don't think it is, but I mean, I guess I have the image. I can make it one.
You know what? And speaking of, like, sometimes you just need random shirts. Like, that's what we do at this age. We just buy random shirts because
Hey, that's cool.
this is who we are. And speaking of random shirts, so Harlan, our one-time guest Harlan, was telling me a
Awesome
story.
guest.
Yeah. We were talking about how we've both been watching a little bit more Portlandia now that there's a channel for it on
I didn't know
YouTube
where
TV.
that word was going at first.
So Harlan says he's watching it, and there is an episode where Fred Armisen's character gets taken to court by what's the writer of The Simpsons name again?
Hank Azaria? No, Matt Groening.
Yeah,
Dan
Matt Groening.
Castellanos. One of them.
And because he's suing Fred Armisen's character over copying Bart Simpson. And so Fred Armisen's character made a ska version of Bart Simpson called Bart Scompson.
So stupid.
Oh, but here's how this ties back. Harlan, for reasons unknown to him, is so motivated that he winds up buying a Bart Scompson shirt. So now Harlan is the proud owner of this shirt right here.
Oh, it needs to focus. Oh man, that's awesome. He looks like Sami Zayn coming out.
Bart Scompson.
Oh, that's the old school Bart Simpson, like the late '80s Bart Simpson.
Yeah, like season 1.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go. Oh my god,
yeah,
I'm a rude boy.
it says.
I'm a rude boy.
So yeah, I mean that's what middle-aged guys do. We buy
All
random
back to elementary school where you weren't allowed to wear Bart Simpson shirts because they were deemed to be too vulgar. You could wear a shirt that said "Don't have a cow, man."
Yeah,
times are so different.
Yeah, things have changed a little bit. So yeah, with us being middle-aged, we just need to buy random shirts. So Rob and I got ours. So now you're gonna have to go forward with your Cody shirt.
You know what else we do, Nick? Greg, we make random shirts as well.
I mean, that was great marketing.
It was fantastic marketing.
People are still wearing those shirts around.
We made more Jeff Cobb shirts than WWE did.
Yeah.
we are the pusher of Jeff Cobb.
We cornered the Cobb market.
Yes, we did.
Number one Schoolboy Rollup merch seller, Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb really got to do nothing for WWE. And I know we spoke about that last week. Like, that sucks. That guy did have potential. I'm not saying he was going to be a main eventer, but they didn't let him do much of anything.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what they're bringing people in just to bring them in, and then they send them on their merry way.
Yeah, do we think that, like, that's a signing almost where they're just like, hey, we're just going to pick him up so he doesn't go to AEW?
Yeah, I think there's an element of that for sure.
I don't even know why they would worry about that at this point, though. Like, they're letting people go.
Yeah.
To go to AEW, which they have to know.
But after they've completely killed their momentum.
Yeah, I guess.
Right?
But like a team like New Day goes to AEW, they're going to be massive.
That's different, man. That's different.
New Day, yeah. I mean, New Day requested release pretty much. So
let me throw this at you before we get off him. Bully Ray on Busted Open was saying he doesn't think that AEW should sign the New Day unless they are absolutely 100% committed to like going all in on tag team wrestling, because it's too big of a signing to not have it main eventing shows and stuff like that. Do you agree with this sentiment? Or
I think New Day would be a huge signing. They are a top 5 WWE tag team of all time.
Yes.
Like, I was going through this with Mike from work. Shout out to Mr. G. We were talking about like in the world of WWE, not taking in like a Rock and Roll Express, other tag teams I can't talk about it as much, but like in WWE, top 5.
Yeah, easily.
Dude, they wouldn't go and do single stuff. They left together. They're gonna go somewhere together.
Yes.
So that's not. I mean, it's a take, but it's not a necessary.
Well, I think he was saying that maybe they should go to TNA or New Japan instead of AEW.
I think New Japan would not be the move. Can't see that.
And TNA's like the lines are blurry, man.
AEW to me would make the most sense because even though I would, we joked about it, not as interesting now to see the Young Bucks and New Day matchup, but just because the hype came down doesn't mean it wouldn't be an excellent match.
Be an excellent match. Is it main eventing a show?
I don't think we really took it far enough last time. New Day are pretty much self-made. They had a garbage gimmick that they got over themselves. New Day, realistically, for most people who were put in that, would have been released in 2015. And they took something that was pretty much garbage and turned it into an almost main event act.
They were in the beginning, they were kind of middling, right? And then they threw Big E in there. And that kind of
No, they were all together, I
Were
believe.
Yeah, it was
even
more
from the
just
very,
they
very
kind of
start.
reworked.
Yeah.
They reworked
Yeah.
the gimmick. Yeah.
The Bootios.
The
Yeah.
Bootios.
They stopped doing stuff like that.
Iconic. Yeah, but now we get dumber stuff. So
True. We get Slim Jimos.
I think that would be a good signing for AEW. I think that one would actually make sense for them.
And that's one that could sell a pay-per-view, in my opinion. The New Day.
yeah,
versus
exactly.
Young,
Like
the
yeah,
New Day versus the Young Bucks.
Oh, that could absolutely sell if you put that at the top of a card.
And you throw Edge and Christian in there too, in some manner, not even in that match, but a separate match.
I mean, New Day would have options. It wouldn't just be the Young Bucks. You could look at
Yeah.
New Day and Edge and Christian.
FTR.
That would be interesting. FTR. Like there's matchups to be had.
Mm.
What about this future WrestleMania main event right here?
Oh, I am loving Mason. I am such a fan of Mason, dude. I watched so many Will Cruz videos. Like I am fully on board with this guy.
Yeah.
He looks like, I already said it, he looks like a gigantic baby. It's like it's like he's like a weird cousin of Rob in the best way.
With some blonde
Well,
hair.
I'm wearing a black shirt, so
Yeah.
I mean, damn.
I'm all about this guy. He does a great sit down pile driver that he probably won't be able to use in WWE, but his moveset,
He can do it safe to let him do it. He's got so many variations of it.
dude,
That's
his
the variation
moveset,
we were talking about.
his moveset really does look like a creative character. He's got like 8 variations that all start with a powerbomb position. But,
Pretty sick.
rather than just being a powerbomb, I'm just going to throw you over. Rip.
Throw bomb.
Yeah. Just a little
Who
throw
did
bomb.
who did the better power bomb? Undertaker with his, or Kevin Nash's jackknife?
Undertaker. Jackknife was not that good.
The quick release
Jackknife was
not good.
lazy, dude. It was not a good move.
Yeah, Jackknife was just like, I'm going to leave you up there. Undertaker was like, I'm fully extending you and driving you into the ground.
Did the full extension. Yeah.
And like, it seems greedy because Undertaker already has like so many things going for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Undertaker's last ride powerbomb. Thing of beauty.
Is that the best power bomb of all time? The last ride.
Batista Bomb, I think.
Batista Bomb was pretty nasty.
Like,
I've always been a fan of Kevin Owens' sit down power bomb too. Doesn't have the same impact.
you mean like the pop up powerbomb one?
Yeah.
That
I think they
looks
called a sit down though, don't they?
Well,
What's
does
it
he
called, a
sit?
pop-up?
I thought he
Yeah,
just
it's
throws
called
them
a
up and
pop-up.
slams them in the ground.
Look, Oba's is gonna be good. He just needs to do it more. He's got to have those ones that you remember where somebody just like takes it all gnarly. But
Like Brock Lesnar. at
I mean, yeah, the
WrestleMania.
first one he gave to Brock Lesnar, where like
It's
Brock's
awesome.
up in that position, looks
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, that was nasty.
We
Need more power bombs.
need more power bombs. We need less teams in the CFP.
For sure.
We also need more
Coke Zero.
creamy
Creamy coconut.
creamy C nut,
creamy C nut.
CP, but less calories.
Negative calories.
You actually
burns
lose
calories
weight
off.
from
So healthy.
drinking it. Well, nice. You
Guys.
dudes hitting anything else, or are we just wrapping up here?
I think we need a moment.
That's all you get. That's like I'm
I
gonna
think we
say
need
it.
a moment to
That's all
just
you get.
say, Asuka,
Did I call that or what?
you did call it.
What'd you say?
I said she was going to lose the match and then be released on Monday.
Yeah,
Dude,
It was-
Asuka was great, man. I hope she's actually just retired. She had an excellent run in WWE. One of my favorites.
So good.
Like, obviously make the joke about Jade Cargill, but Asuka,
Who?
she's back. Don't worry, she's back. She doesn't even get the treatment anymore. I'm not kidding. We don't do Jaded until they start doing good things with her.
Yeah.
until she starts doing good things. Asuka's NXT run was
Legendary.
so good. Love everything she did. Like we said with New Day, she could take anything and make it work. Gonna miss her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now it's just Io Sky.
Also love.
Awesome.
They
They
weren't gonna
still
let Sol Ruka go over on her just yet.
they still
She's
give her
still
the
the one.
treatment of
Did Io go over clean on Soul?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did a spot where she like botched her finish and she just rolled her up.
Okay.
Yeah.
they still give her the treatment where the announcer will say, you know, the best wrestler, women's wrestler of the past X years,
Yeah.
which I think is awesome.
Yeah. Sick.
So, all right. Well, enjoy the shitty product for the next week until we're back. And hopefully La Knight is not gone and still is in
Dude, there will
WWE the
be
next time we
tears
talk.
on an episode if that happens. Literal tears.
Do you think if he went to AEW that he would just be called like San Diego Night or something?
San Diego Evenings?
Diego Night.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. So, dude, your joke you made, did you see the Chris Van Vliet short of like how he would come up with different names for wrestlers, like spin-off names, kind of like you just did?
No, I don't think I saw this.
Okay. So he's interviewing Billy Gunn, and he brings us up to Billy Gunn. And Billy Gunn's bizarre name, very excellent, just like you did San Diego Night. You know he's badass Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
What would be the cheaper Temu version of badass Billy Gunn?
Mean butt? I don't know.
Billy Knife or something. I don't know.
Evil Anus. Evil Anus William Firearm. And I really like it.
It's the Road Dog,
It's so
Jesse
good.
James, the evil anus William Firearm, the new Age Outlaws.
All right. We ended on that.
Goodbye,
We'll see you next week.
anus.
The condom.
That's it for this episode of Schoolboy Rollup. If you'd enjoyed the takes, or you probably most likely hated them, hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Drop your thoughts in the comments. We'll be back next week. Until then, keep it unfiltered. This is Schoolboy Rollup.